Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Army Black Knights, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We're still adjusting, trying to get ready to start this game. That's back-to-back sacks to start the football game. And now, how do you like to face this third down if you're the quarterback after getting sacked the first 2 plays?
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. The RPO caught to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And they'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Extending the play now. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And now the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to find room. It's Hawkins. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem, PAT, right down the kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hammond. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds an open target on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. They go with a direct snap. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about it over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hammond. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. forced it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching in your head. Get him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So we've reached the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Black Knights will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the defense wraps him up. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. comes back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like what the offensive coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But, hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Benson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. And the Black Knights will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Or it's snapped to the back. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Black Knights with first and 10 here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Black Knights are in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Lagway. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gators pick up enough for a 1st down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Physical running, fights off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Handoff in a single back formation. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Using his legs. It's Hawkins. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Hammond. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking right. This one caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Black Knights come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Black Knights looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.